Hello everyone. This is the display for all the automation I'm doing in Bimini. This will be installed on an Android tablet or an iPad, or can also be installed on your cell phone. And this is installed now on my desktop just for demonstration purposes. So these icons will all be set up a little bit differently for the tablet, and it displays very nicely. So this controls everything and shows me the status of everything in the house. So I've got full control over my thermostat. I can raise and lower the temperature, display the current temperature, the temperature on the first floor, the humidity, control lights, have various lighting scenes. I know that there's no motion in the house right now and that the front door and rear doors are closed. It's currently in a security armed away status. So let's say, for example, I've got a guest coming in about an hour. I'll just hit guest owner arrival. The security will disarm. The lights will come on to 50%. That'll come down in a second. And the AC went down to 74 degrees. So my guest is coming into a welcoming environment, not musty. It's going to be nice and cool, well lit. They really like it. They've been raving about my flawless check-in process, where I assign them their lock code for the front and back door directly from my cell phone, and I assign them the last four digits of their phone number, and they just love it. They love being able to get in and out without a key card, and really works well. The guests are very impressed by this system. And so that's the guest arrival, and then when the guest leaves or you leave, you just hit guest owner vacated, and the security will arm itself, lights will go off, and the AC will go back up to 76, which it did. So now the house is secure, and any motion that would happen in the house, it would immediately trigger an alert to myself, to the owner. Can also alert KW that there's an intruder in the property. And while we're on the alerts, leak detection is my next big thing, because y'all don't even hear about all the water damage that's happening in our units. You may hear of one or two cases, but it's pretty widespread. It just happened again last weekend where a unit was flooded out. Last time when I was in Bimini a couple weeks ago, my next door neighbor asked me to go in his unit to check on something, and sure enough, his air conditioner was backing up, and I caught it. There was a puddle of water on the floor, maybe 3 feet around. Within a few days, he would have had a big problem. So it was coincidental. I happened to be in the unit, and his drain line for his AC was backed up. So the next thing we're doing is water leak detection, which will detect a leak in the water heater and the air conditioner, which are the two biggest culprits. And everybody typically has a float switch in their air conditioner, so if the water backs up, it will cut the AC off so it stops making more water. But now you've got a unit with no running AC. And what's that going to look like after a week or so in the summer with no air conditioning? You're already going to start getting mold on your walls. So I'm going to adapt the leak detection to the float switches on the air conditioner. So if the air conditioner backs up and the float switch is activated, it'll not only cut the AC off, but it will also alert us, alert the owner, alert KW, alert myself that the AC has backed up. So we'll have it say either, leak detected or AC is backed up. It'll be that specific to let us know exactly what's happening before damage can occur. And that's the big thing, because these are properties we're not occupying all the time, and things happen, and they happen quickly. And when you're not there, a water leak after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it becomes a severe problem. A good friend of mine had his unit completely destroyed by the guy above his water heater, and it was very costly for that guy, and creates a big liability if you damage somebody else's unit with a bad water heater. So this is going to eliminate all the risk of any of that happening. So I've got the clock displayed here. I've got a full-time live radar loop displayed, which will stay up all the time. Have various icons with direct links to YouTube videos. And when this is installed on a tablet and the YouTube video opens up, it opens up in 100% full screen with no borders or anything. So it's a really immersive experience. And on this, I'll display various YouTube videos to show my guests what's in Mimini, what they can do, different things, just cool things to look at, and then have it piped into the sound bar or the stereo system of the house. So, they come in, pick up this laptop, push a button to a link, and suddenly they're immersed in a really cool video that's going to be showing on the tablet or piped to the television as well. So then we've got various lighting scenes. For example, right now the lights are off, but lights evening will come on every night an hour before sunset. Now that turns on the interior lights to 50%, turns on the front porch light, turns off the back porch light, as well as the landscape lighting. And it's really nice because you can be out in the boat and you come back at night, or your guest is out by the pool and they come back when it's dark, and they're going to be coming into a lit house that's not dark where they have to fumble for a light switch. So it's really, really nice, and it's a world of difference compared to what you're used to. I can dim the lights. Let's say I want to watch television and dim the lights, so the interior lights will go down to 20%, have a nice ambient lighting level. And when I'm ready to go to bed, I'll hit this one, good night, lights off, set AC to 71, and it does just exactly what it says. So you'll see the lights go off and the AC will go down to 71. In the morning scene will run where the lights will come on 50% again, and the AC will go back up to a little bit of a higher level. I can unlock the front door, unlock the back door. Let's say somebody walks up to my back door with my new automated back door lock. I can just pop that lock for them, they walk right in. So let's say you're checked out or your guest is checked out, so you just hit guest owner vacated. Now you can do this from the tablet or from your cell phone after you've walked out of the unit. It's now in armed away status, the lights are off, and the AC went back up to 76. And if there's any motion in this unit whatsoever when it's in this armed state, then I'll be notified, KW, the owner, etc. will all receive text messages saying, unit 300 has got a leak, or 300 has got an intruder. We'll know about everything right away before big problems can occur. So if you have any questions on this, feel free to give me a call. Thanks.